One of you commented this in one of my previous videos recently, and the last day I was thinking that the AI exam is over, all of you are waiting for the result, and this fear of failure, what if I am not able to crack this AI exam, must be going through your mind right now. You see, the result will be announced very soon. It hasn't been, at least at the time of recording this video, but the results are usually announced few weeks after the exam. So once the result is announced, many of you will get through the counseling process and will get a seat in MD. But many of you will not get any seat anywhere. Many of you will fail. So I want to talk to everyone who aren't able to crack this exam. I want to talk about few things that really works when it comes to handling this fear of failure, especially in competitive exams. And we are starting right now. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Taha Khan. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I share with you clinic and exam related productivity tips and strategies. If this is your first time here, start now by subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss anything. You see, failure is tough. It is disheartening. It can shake your confidence. But the first thing that I want all of you to acknowledge is that it is very likely to fail in this particular exam. You see, this is a competitive exam. Seats are limited. So no matter how hard you study, you see there are two students and there is one seat. No matter how hard you both have studied, one student will not get that seat. One student will fail. Also, you need to embrace the fact that failure is something which is naturally gonna happen in your life, regardless of what you do. So the first step is acceptance. It's okay to feel upset, but don't dwell too much on it. Reflect on what went wrong. Was it the study method? Was it the timetable? Was it the lack of revision? Try to find any gaps. And how are you gonna find these gaps? You are gonna find these gaps by reviewing your exam performance. Look at the subjects or topics from where you were not able to answer the questions. Why were you not able to answer questions from this topic or from this subject? Try to find if there is a pattern. Sometimes it's not about how hard you study, rather how effectively you study. Once you have identified the gaps, it's time to create a new study plan. Use your past experience to your advantage. Maybe last time you focused too much on theories and less on MCQs. So this time you're going to focus more and more on MCQs and set smart goals. Instead of saying that I will study Materia Medica, say that I will solve 200 MCQs on Materia Medica daily and review the wrong answers. This makes your goal clear and trackable. Now that being said, let me tell you that failure is something which is defined by the society. All of you must have watched this movie Doctor Strange, Marvel movie. You see, Doctor Strange was a very successful doctor in his real life. He was in fact one of the best surgeons. But after he met with an accident, even the modern medicine couldn't cure him of his illness. The science in which he was so good at fails him. But the story doesn't end there. Stephen Strange explores spirituality, something which is outside of his science field, something which is outside of his comfort zone. He learns a lot of new things and eventually becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. Now, this isn't a story of a superhero. This is our story. We usually make failure our identity and we stop exploring new things. One thing that I've learned from Doctor Strange is that an expert in one field can be a beginner in another. And we have to stop putting a limit to our potentials and never stop exploring new things. So even if you don't pass AI or any competitive exam, that doesn't mean you are a failure. You may not have succeeded in achieving a certain rank, but you may have succeeded in learning a lot of life lessons. And tomorrow, you may be one of the most successful doctor, one of the most successful teacher, one of the most successful homeopath, one of the most successful clinician, or one of the most successful entrepreneur. So don't let this one exam failure hold you back. Embrace the fact that you are already doctors, and that is something no one can take away from you. Be proud of all the things you have done to reach here. So reflect, regroup, re-strategize. Learn from your mistakes, improvise on them, and come out better from it. What is important is getting up. What is important is keep running. What is important is carrying yourself. Because you see, life is a marathon. And in this marathon, in the practice of this marathon, you may sprain your ankles, you may sprain your thighs, and you may suffer few injuries along the way. Your dream is still within reach and I believe in you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more such exam related tips and strategies. I'll see you in the next video.